Gregory.
Anthony. What's going on, sir?
Oh, buddy. Just ready to roll some D&D
Yeah,
dice
we were
or
very
or
ready.
or
Or
not.
not.
Or not.
Unfortunately, everybody on sometimes on the podcast Something Neat where we drink something neat and talk about something neat. Scheduling conflicts happen, and we've had a couple of them happen in a row, and we are going to have to put our D&D session on hold. But don't fear, it is coming. We have it all planned out. We have characters made. We have a DM in place. We just have to get scheduling down because it's nearly impossible as an adult to schedule things.
It's not great.
No.
It's not now. I just we were good. We were good to go. And then we put and then we pushed it and then we pushed it again and now it's today.
Yep, now it's today, and we're just gonna chat. And of course, honestly, pushing it is outside of everybody's control.
Yeah.
I feel like the entire Eastern Pennsylvania is sick right now, and probably Western Pennsylvania too. I don't know. No,
I
not
feel
out by you.
I feel fine.
I think there's straight up a plague going through Eastern PA right now. So yeah, it has got our DM. It did go through my family previously, and we're on the other side. But yeah, it's not going to let us play D&D. And so
But you know what it is going to let us do?
I do. I think
It's
it's really giving us something to whine about.
Oh my god, I'm so glad we're reprising this. So for anybody that
Yeah.
has only been listening to season 2, season 1, whenever Greg and I weren't sure what we wanted to talk about and or we were just having a bad day, we would do a series of episodes called Something to Whine About where we would, instead of drinking our normal bourbons, we would just polish off a bottle of wine and bitch and banter for a set amount of time. And you, the dear listeners, will ideally be engaged and listen to it.
Hopefully, we'll enjoy our topics. I think we got some fun ones today.
Oh, I got
But
some bitching to
I
do, and
definitely
you're
got
gonna
some.
hear about it.
I'm anticipating hearing your bitchin', and I'm also interested in this wine. We usually don't coordinate for something to wine about episodes, but Anthony was showing me his prospects today, and he had one called Jug and Barrel, and I couldn't not get a bottle.
It
I had
is
no
a
choice.
bourbon barrel aged red blend, and it is the bootlegger's cut.
Hmm.
So,
Which
you
kind
know,
of goes with the larceny thread we've been on lately too. So.
and I
Well,
mean, it might not suck.
I have very little hopes. And also, first of all, my top is broken and it won't come off. It won't crack the seal.
Ah, just
It is,
pull.
but no, it's loose.
Yeah, but
But the
just
metal part
pull.
around here is not there.
I didn't think that the wine bottle itself was going to be the
The
start
wine,
of something to
it
bitch
is
about.
it is something to whine about right now. Is literally this wine bottle will not open.
Do you have something to poke a
Um,
hole in it?
um,
What if you squeeze? What if you squeeze it like really hard at the tip and then twist? That usually works.
why do I let you talk?
I don't know. Well, yeah, you gotta
um,
pinch the threads on. It's at the very top. You can see the threads on
no.
the.
I completely see, but like the
No,
seal
yeah.
where it goes
Hold the
didn't
seal,
break. No,
but
it's completely just it's off.
no,
Like it's unscrewed.
but pinch the seal and then twist. I don't.
It's just spinning.
I don't
It's just spinning.
poke a hole in it.
I'm finding something to stab it with.
Well,
Um,
you know what? Here,
you can
while
get.
you're doing that, I'm gonna. So I had a long day, a long week. I'm actually gonna start with a Fernet shot.
Ugh, there's
Don't
something to
yuck
whine
me.
about.
Yeah, so I
That's
actually
fast.
I'll kick off while you're figuring out your wine bottle. I will kick off the something to whine about start.
Do it. Do
Um,
it.
so I'm not gonna name names as far as locations or anything goes, because I, I do I like the place, but it is a Pittsburgh place, and I've been there sometimes, and just in general, it has created such a pet peeve of mine for just bartenders that just don't look like they want to be there like the whole time. It just like doesn't
Mhm.
make me want to come. Like, I get it, everyone has a bad day, but like when it's the same ones every time, and you just want to go and unwind and have a drink, maybe shoot the shit a little bit with either another patron or a bartender, and they just have like they're just fucking mean mugging you the whole time. It's like you're an inconvenience for coming in and giving them money and making them do their job. Like, I'm sorry that my shot in a beer is like such a yay. I'm so proud of you. I'm
Success.
sorry for those watching. Greg finally got the top off. It took him a little bit longer than me, which is probably about right. I just like stop, like, don't
Oh.
fucking mean mug me. Like, don't
Mhm.
don't stand there and this isn't about one particular person. This is about a pandemic of this that I have seen around the
Pandemic.
city. It's just it's like I
I,
I get it, but just
mhm.
fucking pretend.
Yeah,
Pretend
no,
a little bit.
I feel like that goes not only like I feel like for bartenders it is actually a very important uh part because I think part of being a bartender traditionally has been kind of like a like shoulder to lean on, someone to talk to, an ear to tell your troubles to. That's kind of like a classic bartender thing. So, get out of
Another
here.
classic bartender thing for Net
Um,
Bronca.
yeah. But yeah, so I feel like with bartenders like you said, everyone has a bad day, but uh, it shouldn't feel like a burden for the people coming to the bar to get you to get them a drink.
Yeah.
And it really goes to other things too, because I mean, I, as we know, have a child and don't go to bars very often anymore. But in other places, it works too, because like anytime you're like out to eat or something like that, if a waiter or waitress or someone comes over to like work with you, again, I completely understand having a bad day. I get it. I don't anticipate and don't expect people to be happy all the time. I don't expect them to go above and beyond or do anything, but I don't like it when it feels like I'm being a burden on people, especially if I'm doing nothing burdensome.
Yeah.
Mind you, if I'm being annoying, understand you getting annoyed, but if
Sure.
I'm literally just like asking for a refill of water when you came over to ask me if I needed anything, that
Oh yeah,
kind of a thing,
yeah,
that
actually, can I get another Diet Coke? Oh,
I guess,
yeah.
but, yeah, exactly, like what.
Like, what
I
the fuck?
understand, but it is your job, like.
Yeah, like, I didn't seat me in your section. Go blame the fucking hostess. I don't know,
Yeah,
man. But
yeah.
I get like, you know what I think would solve the problem? Because I think it's twofold. Because the other thing that bothers me are
Mhm.
people that are inconsiderate in play. Like if I'm next to a
That is
table
true.
and someone's being a douchebag,
I
like
hate that so
Becca
much.
has to stop me physically from saying something to that person. Like
Yeah, no,
we
that's.
were to show the other day at like City Winery where you're like sat
Mhm,
at tables
mhm,
and they're playing and they ask you at the beginning, like, hey, keep the chit chat to a bare minimum, like other people around
mhm,
you. And these two girls behind, they were just talking the whole fucking time. So of course
mhm,
I like literally just shot them a look. And you know what they
mhm.
did? They shut the fuck up.
It works sometimes. It can backfire on you hard because I've done that at in movie theaters before when people are loud in movie theaters, and I've just like turned around to give them a look, and I've gotten like shot back of like, "Oh, you mind your own business" and stuff like that, and I'm just like, man, if that's the world that you're in right now, there's nothing I can do to fix you. You're your own breed of problem, and so are you that problem?
No,
Are you the talker?
I just don't leave it at that. Like
Yeah,
like
yeah.
cool, then you can take your attitude. So I will give you the 785 for the movie. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, nah, that usually doesn't go that well either, but uh
I've done it at musicals. I like and just like it just don't be and
mhm,
this is I guess this is where I was going with it is and I think it contributes to like some bartenders or people in the service center just like having a shitty attitude
mhm.
is like for all I know, that's like a carryover from a patron that was a douchebag beforehand.
That's
I
true.
think it
Yeah.
should totally be acceptable. It more people need to put the social contract needs to be enforced more often.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I see that, and I think like a lot of people say, like everyone should have to be in the service industry for a little while. Like everyone should
Yeah.
have to work a service industry job to see what it's like. I mean, I've worked service industry jobs. I know what it's like dealing with the public, and it does suck. And but sometimes it's fun too. I don't know. It's a very back and forth kind of job for me. But no, I think that's definitely something to whine about, and it's something that is. I don't know if it's more prevalent nowadays or if it's just because I'm getting old and crotchety. But I have noticed that kind of stuff a lot more often than I ever did.
Yeah. No, I honestly don't think it's a crotchety thing. At least for me. I can't speak for you because you've always sort of been old and crotchety. Um,
I think I was born a little
I
old
think
and
you were
crotchety.
born old and crotchety. As a baby, you were like, this blanket's not warm enough.
Stupid blanket.
These lights are a little bright. Do we have? Oh my goodness, so sterile.
Gross.
Mine is not becoming old and crotchety. I think mine is just my. Oh, maybe it is old and crotchety. I was gonna say just my patience for other people's bullshit has worn much thinner.
That is the definition of old and crotchety is patience wearing thin. Less patience than so I'm still extremely
Yeah,
patient,
I'm also patient. I just don't have patience
but
for like
yeah, bullshit. Yeah.
yeah. It's like, and
I don't put up with stuff that much.
that's where my dad is starting to get actually old and crotchety because he'll get annoyed by stuff that's like totally reasonable. Like I can't
Yes.
go. I love
Yes.
him to death, but I cannot go and play a public golf course with him anymore.
My dad is the same way. Again, also love him to death, love hanging out with him, but going out to eat with him is sometimes a chore.
That's my
Like
mom.
it's if things aren't like perfect, he's like, "Oh, well, this place is no good." And I'm like, "We've been here 25 times and it's always great."
Yeah.
Like I don't know and understand.
It's like, oh,
Um
I'm paying for it. Well, yeah, but I mean, this isn't. I can understand. There's a certain expectation of quality depending
mhm.
on where you are.
Depending on where you're going, yeah, of
Yeah, if I'm at
course.
like Condado Taco in Lawrenceville, it's okay if they're not like Johnny on the fucking spot with more chips. If I'm at, Hyde Park or like one of the steakhouses, yes, I
Mhm.
would like the crumbs swept off my white tablecloth. Like
Thank you.
those are different standards and you can't hold them all to the same
Same
standard.
standard. No, not even a little bit. Speaking of standards, do you want to give this stuff a try?
No, not really. I'd rather just chug this bottle of Fernet, but who knows? This could be good.
It actually smells pretty good.
Yeah, and I don't it actually smells okay. That's
It's
fine.
not bad.
It's a red blend. I'm not getting
It's
any
a
of
little bit
that
of a
barrel age. You know how like the Kentucky bourbon barrel aged beers are like
yeah, like
super bourbon barrel aged. This is not
yeah.
that.
No, it's a lot lighter, but I am getting on the aftertaste like a woody kind of finish a little bit. It's kind of uh, yes, old and crotchety. Um,
Yes, I am
but yeah.
also getting a woody finish.
uh,
Becca's actually in Utah right now, so
so no woody finishes.
oh, sorry if you listen to this one, Becca. But you don't listen to any of them, so it's fine.
Yeah.
If you want to talk about woody
uh,
finishes, when I get bored of the wine, I also have this bottle of Widow Jane Applewood that you brought me as a
ah,
present.
I did. Have you tried it yet?
Yeah, I had it with you when
Did
you
we
were
try it?
here. Yeah,
Yeah, I was like, we tried it, right?
yeah.
Yeah, it
Widow
was
Jane's
good.
one of my favorite distilleries.
Yeah, I don't know why we haven't
Distillery.
hit them yet. We should definitely get into grab a bottle of Widow Jane. We should just get like Baby Jane or something. Like just
We should just go up to Brooklyn and just go to the distillery.
that would be fun.
Yeah, my brother's in Brooklyn now.
Yeah,
Hmm?
is he?
Yeah,
He moved
he
to
moved.
Brooklyn?
Yeah, he moved to Brooklyn. I mean, he's
Oh, okay,
nowhere
'cause he was
near
in
the
Manhattan,
distillery.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was like super North Manhattan, but
Mhm.
he's in Brooklyn now. But I mean, Brooklyn's relatively largely. He's not really anywhere near the distillery.
Yeah.
It'd be like a 45 minute. It'd be like an hour walk, which
Uh,
sure, fine, whatever. It's like 4 miles.
mhm. Yeah, that's a hike.
Yeah, but it's like
But
almost as long in a car because of traffic. So
yeah, no, New York is crazy like that. I feel like the subways are the way to travel in New York. It's like so much faster than everything else. You just start taking your life in your hands a little bit.
Mhm.
Um, but you'll
Subway
get to where you're
team.
going quickly.
Talk about it. Just a failing business. Poor Subway.
Subway in and of itself.
Yeah, just like there's no shot. Like in 10 years, there's no shot Subway's a thing.
Yeah, I think they kind of did it to themselves a little bit. I think they went a little too
Hard in the pedophile game.
well. Yeah, that one didn't help. That did Jared did not help. But no, I think it was kind of the problem with it is, well, especially in my area, there are so many good sandwich shops here
Hmm.
that a Subway, there's no reason to ever go to Subway, and it's going to be more expensive even than like the good shops that are around here too. Just because I feel like the Philly area is just known for delis. Like there's
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. I mean, the
I'm sure.
Northeast as a whole.
Yeah, because also like in Pittsburgh, I mean, there's a bunch of places too that are really good for sandwiches. I think they're going to be more expensive than Subway generally.
Yeah.
They're not like the like we have like the mom and pop corner delis that are just phenomenal. But I think you can get a lot better quality other places. I think maybe like the Midwest or like middle of the country places are probably what's keeping Subway afloat.
Probably. Or like, yeah,
Um,
like rest
but
stops on
exactly, yeah,
turnpikes.
they are always in rest stops.
Yeah.
That's the only place I ever get Subway sandwiches now.
Subway, eat me.
But then they have like man, then you get like I hear things like their bread can't be classified as bread in Europe because it's cake.
Yeah, I think it's yeah,
There's so much sugar in
I think it's technically cake. Well,
it.
so the thing is, they've
It's
tried
like,
to
come on.
adapt. Like they have the flatbreads. They had some of them had pizzas for a hot second. Don't know if that's still a thing.
But I don't know why you would adapt into pizzas and flatbreads rather
Because you
than
have an
trying to
oven.
make a better quality bread or better quality sandwich rather than getting into something new, make the thing that you have better.
I mean, unpopular opinion. I actually like Subway's bread.
Oh no, I mean I do too, but it is very sweet.
Well, yeah, but you gotta toast. You get
Like
that. You get that's how you get that caramely finish when you
yeah,
toast it.
you get the herbs and the garlic herbs and cheese or Italian herbs and cheese bread,
Yeah,
and then I always do the chicken bacon ranches. They're tasty.
solid. The Italian, like the Subway, the cold
Regular
cut, like the
Italian.
cold cut combo, the regular
Hmm.
Italian, like they're all fine.
Yeah, yeah, they're
There's
fun.
nothing inherently wrong with a Subway sandwich. I just wouldn't pick it
But
over virtually anything else.
I was gonna say, but I also haven't had one in probably 10 years. So
I had one recently, but that's a different story that I'd rather not tell on a recorded line.
But yeah, talking about cost, I do have something to whine about.
Oh, wine away, buddy. Now that we're
Uh,
past the fact that this wine's actually not tragically
yeah, it's
bad,
actually not too bad.
wine
It's
away.
I will say the more that I'm drinking of it, the less I'm liking it, but it'll be all right.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm gonna need to cut this with some just a sippy sip of bourbon. Well, technically, anyway, wine
but
away,
yeah,
buddy.
so
Wine to me.
so on the same kind of vein of businesses and stuff,
Hmm.
uh, we're right now looking at getting our little guy into daycare. Um, since he's been born, my mother-in-law's been watching him 5 days a week, and she's fantastic. Has been doing great with it, but he's getting older. He's getting a little more rambunctious. It's wearing her out a little bit. And then on top of that, like I said, the plague that's going through Eastern PA right now, we ran into not having childcare and having to take days off work and kind of like juggle things around. My parents were coming down from the Poconos, like 2 hours away to watch him and stuff. And it's just like, I think we need something that's a little bit more reliable, and it'll also be good for him to get a little bit more socialization and like kind of get involved with other kids a little bit more. So we're
Kind of
looking
like when
at
we put Glenn in doggy daycare.
yeah, just like that. But anyway,
He's gonna pick up some bad habits and possibly get kennel cough.
yeah, probably. Wait, I thought that you couldn't get him into the kennel
Yeah.
daycare.
Oh no, literally just that weekend. They're
Right.
almost always good for. Yeah, it
I
was
mean the
because
other ones, yeah, yeah, yeah.
it was
But
Memorial Day weekend. Like,
yeah. But anyway, the thing that I have to whine about is the cost of daycare is crazy, and I mean this is nothing new. I know the whole country is talking about this right now, but I was just going through and pricing things out just for around us, and we're looking at like $1,500 to $2,000 a month
Ew.
for daycare. And that's if we do a 5 day a week. We're probably going to do 3 days a week because my mother-in-law is still cool with watching him a couple days a week. It's just not quite that much, but either way. And then I was just curious because, like, how much are these daycares, like how much is it making, kind of a thing, off of this model? And just
Extortion.
well, just basic like breakdown. If I'm looking at 1,500 a month per kid, that's looking at about 7,500 a month per teacher, because on average each teacher has about 5 kids that they're watching.
That's
And
actually
again,
smaller than I thought. That is
well,
less.
I'm looking in a 1-year-old to 2-year-old group, and you can't have a
Mhm.
lot of kids per teacher in that
Yeah.
size of a daycare. The average I saw was 4 to 6, so I went with 5 for my numbers. So at 1,500 a month, that's $7,500 a month per teacher with those 5 kids each month. And then guess on average what the wage is for a daycare worker.
In Philly or like national average?
They're actually very close.
Oh,
Uh,
$48,000 a year.
$48,000 a year, so that would be $24 an hour, roughly.
I don't know.
Yes, that wasn't a question. That was a rhetorical question.
Oh,
Yes, it's
okay.
about
I can't do math
$28.
that quick. I've done
Uh,
shots of Fernet already.
roughly 2,000 hours in a year. So you just multiply by 2 and add some zeros. Um,
Am I
so
close?
roughly $28 an hour. No, you're not.
Am I high or
Less,
low?
less.
I make less than $48,000 a year for the
Yes.
safety of our children.
On average, the wage for teachers is $16 an hour, about $32,000 a year, roughly.
Well, yeah, but that's probably a part-time job.
No, it's full time. They have to be there from like the classes that we're looking at are start at 7 a.m. and end at 6 p.m.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Because it's also like after school. Because like you have to wait until after
Well,
work's over and before work
but
for
there's
daycares.
nap time and shit in the middle. Like they're not working that whole time. There's
I
enough
think they're
time.
working
There's
most.
enough time for them to snap some feet pics and
I think
they're making ends meet.
try to make ends meet. Make ends feet.
Ah,
That was
actually, just
terrible.
I
That was
don't know.
horrible.
I
But
just
yeah.
I have a remind me if we have time. I have a side story about meeting a guy that used to be a producer on Catfish.
Okay, I'll bring that up. But yeah, so anyway, so the teacher makes roughly $2,700 a month. So there's almost 5,000 a month left over per teacher in the school.
But you have there's maintenance fees, insurances,
Per
building costs.
teacher in the school. I
How many?
completely understand the
Yeah, how many
overhead
teachers
costs
are
of
in the
running a
school?
business. I don't know. Let me see.
Because there's obviously also like administrators, marketing. I frankly, unless there's like 80 teachers in the school, I don't know that those margins are obscene. Because I'm sure that that's their salary, but they're also probably getting benefits because they're full time.
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to also see. No, I see that. So I'm obviously generalizing, and I will make the caveat of I have no idea what I'm talking about. Uh,
I should have
but
I should have worn my new hat.
there is, what does your new hat
My
say?
new, my new hat says my one and only reason for existence is to create shareholder value.
But either way, $5,000 a month. I'm just skipping over that. But again, $5,000 a month. If you have 4 teachers, that's 20 grand a month that is profit on top of the paying the teachers. Of course, there's going to be, like we said, all the other overhead expenses, but it seems like a business that would be pretty easily scalable, and there's a considerable amount of money that's not going to the teachers for these things.
Yeah,
Again, I have no idea what I'm talking
yeah,
about,
20
but
grand. I mean, I don't like now. Look, is there a reason that the Somalis or whatever the fuck it was in Minnesota picked daycares to be their federal scam? Yes,
Mhm.
because it's like you don't audit that shit, man. It's just like, ooh, but it's pretty good to kids. Like, it's yeah, like it was Minnesota, right? Where it's like all those daycares, like you didn't see this?
No, I didn't. I live under a
Ah,
rock.
yeah, no, there was like a dude that was like uncovering this like massive fraud operation where like they weren't real daycares. They were
Ah,
just registered as daycares and collecting state funds, but not
hmm.
actually doing anything. Like no, there were no
Yeah,
kids there. It was like
interesting.
they were like boarded. Yeah,
They're just word. Yeah, that's it. That's
it's
an
like a
interesting thing. I
whole
didn't know
yeah,
about
it's
that.
like a whole it was like this whole big fraud scam thing that should have
Hmm.
frankly I think it should have gotten more attention, like just in general, because I mean it was a
Mhm.
gigantic misappropriation of state funds.
Yeah, and then like that's also another thing that is leading to the cost of daycare. Because I mean, this is one thing. Again, I guess you're completely right. You can easily make the argument that uh, that amount of money is necessary for overhead and things like that. I
Well,
know
and then
what our
whoever
overhead
owns it
is.
also needs to make money. Like you don't do it, you don't assume the risk and run a
I
business if you're
I
not going to make any fucking money.
I completely understand that, but on top of that, the other part of it that's an issue is since the year 2000, the price for daycare has gone up. I think 150%, which is dramatically higher than the rate at which everything else is going up. And a lot of subsidies and government grants and funding has dried up. So now it's going to the consumer, and it's like I'm luckily that I'm in a position that I we can make this work. But I think there are a lot of people that this is not easy to make work. Like it's not really possible.
Yeah, I get that. And I'm not gonna stand here and say that I understand the what's the word I'm looking for? Tribulation?
Trials and
Hold
tribulations.
on, I'm pulling this over to your screen really quick.
Mhm.
This is the other one I want to buy. It's another hat. You can't see it, but it says capitalism demands my sacrifice and I am its humble servant.
You're
I
ridiculous.
sent a picture to my manager and my old manager, and they both laughed very hard when I showed them what I got.
But yeah, that's something to something
Yeah,
for me to
no, you're
whine
right. I
about.
mean, that is silly. That is
It's
ridiculous.
an
I
astronomical amount of money for childcare in a world that you have no choice but to have two parents working.
well, I mean, that's a reason why a lot of people will occasionally like they'll do the math on it and they'll just like you're in a different situation. Like both of you
Mhm.
have, you know, big people jobs like
Career,
that
well,
like and it's
yeah,
like yeah it's not just like a job, it's a
you've
career
got a
that you've
high
like worked
powered
your way
career
up
kind of stuff.
through or
Yeah.
and you know you have at least in Giannis case obviously like you know multiple levels of advanced degree in order to do what she's doing,
Mhm.
so it makes sense but it's also like why you can pull it off. But like for someone else, like if they're a two parent household and the
Mhm.
one person has like a you know a normal hourly job or they're only working like 30 hours a week or doing like it
Mhm.
would probably save them money to stay home, but obviously
I
there's additional strain, but there's a reason people choose to do that.
I mean, I know multiple people that are doing exactly what you're talking about. The one of the parents is staying home because it's cheaper for them to just stay home rather than paying for daycare. But then again, then you come under the stress of trying to make ends meet too. And when you had people that were already used to having a two income household, and then you shrink them down to one income, you either shrink them down to one income or pay an astronomical amount of money for childcare. Like there's not really an in between option right
No,
now.
feed finder.
My feet are terrible. I don't think anybody would want to find my feet.
It's not a bad. Well, I'm not going to get into this, but I'm just saying this actually
Uh,
this bleeds into the meeting the producer from Catfish. But anyway,
but yeah, so that's my number one thing that I wanted to whine about.
I
And
think
this
my
wine is
number
doing the opposite of growing on me.
yeah, it's getting worse. I might not
Yeah.
even. No,
I just poured one more glass and
I'm
that's
probably
probably gonna do it for me.
I'm probably gonna finish the bottle. I already budgeted into my calories for the day, so
Uh,
so yeah, my number one was definitely specifically some bartenders in Pittsburgh, but just general discontent of service industry people that work at places I go to.
mhm.
Um My number two, I brought it up the last time that we did a something to whine about, or at least one of the something to whine abouts, but it's worth putting. It's worth doing it again.
Can I guess? Can I guess? Can I guess?
You probably because it's. I feel so strongly about this.
Uh-huh. Is it putting carts back
Putting
when you
fucking shopping carts.
I knew that's what it was gonna be. I was 100% sure that was coming up again.
It's not even, it's every goddamn grocery store I go to. And I go to a bunch of different ones because it depends. Like, do I want to like walk all the way to Shop and Save? Do I want to drive to Shop and Save? There's 2 different Giant Eagles that I go to, depending on what direction I'm going to the rest of the day and when I'm at. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's all of them. They're everywhere. The card returns are all over the place. And if you're like, just walk it back.
Yeah.
Or just put it in there and then just pull your bags out and carry them the extra 15 feet to your fucking car. Or if you know that you're one of the people that aren't gonna put it back, park near one.
Yeah,
I'll fucking do it. I've actually started going to the other side of the parking lot and grabbing a cart that someone left and then taking it in the store and using it as my cart just to put it back and to get extra steps because Daddy needs the steps. But
I'm like, I don't go that far, but I do try to. If someone is finished with a cart next to me, like they just finished loading their car or something like that, I will take their cart and bring it in and use it instead of getting another one. That's pretty common.
When they're left next to a handicap spot is the only time I go just for those watching or listening and not watching. I casually looked to the side and shrugged out of understanding with mild contempt.
When they're left at a handicap spot?
Yeah.
Do you have something against handicapped spots?
No, I just like I just find it hard to believe that all of them have enough of a handicap as an excuse to not put the card back.
I thought that you were just being a dick, and we're like, yeah, that's fine. You can block the handicap parking spot.
No. I'm saying like it's clear to me that somebody that needed the handicap spot. Maybe I've also seen people park in the handicap spot and then jump out and skip into the store. But I assume that if they're left at the handicap spot, well, okay, I guess now that I think about it, it's one of 2 things. If you're enough of a dick to park in a handicap spot and you're not handicapped, then you're also enough of a dick to not take your cart back. But if you are handicapped, I do understand you having all your groceries in the car. You're in the car.
Yeah.
So again, just look. Shrug.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I grab that, and then a lot of times I'll grab that cart, especially if it's a little one, because I actually like the little carts for Giant Eagle. Like we have like the little stubby carts that you can kind of.
No,
I don't need a full size cart. It's just me and Becca. Like I get the same 6 things every week.
Yeah, we do more. Well, now it's mostly we need one to put Nico in to have a little like place to sit down. But that's important. But have you seen the guy on YouTube that has the magnets that he throws them onto people's cards when they do that?
Yeah, he calls them lazy bones.
Lazy
bones. That guy's my fucking hero. We said in the last video, hey, AI, clip this and tag the lazy bones cart guy. Okay, cool. That'll definitely.
That'll definitely work. I'm sure that'll work exactly as planned.
You don't fucking know. I would love. We don't bring guests onto this show. We would bring you onto this show and do an entire episode about shopping carts.
Yes, we could do it. I'm sure we have the content to fill an hour with shopping cart woes. We've already got 2 episodes that have mentioned them, so. I'm sure that we could discuss it. And honestly, I would just like to talk to the dude and see who he is, where he's from, what he's all about, and what made him go on this particular path of why is this hill the hill that he dies on? That's what
I would die on this hill. I would like to join him.
We all know.
If he was like, if I read tomorrow that he has started a religion of shopping cart discipline, and the 5 pillars are something to do with putting shopping carts back, and the piety of people that work for grocery stores and job it is to return shopping carts to the front of the store for other people to do, and they are revered as heroes. I'd buy into that. I'd subscribe to that.
Subscribe to that religion. Like and subscribe.
I'd jump on. It's pretty short. It's a pretty short list of commandments. Commandment
Yeah.
number 1: put your fucking shopping cart back. Commandment number 2: see commandment number 1.
Done.
The 2 commandment system. This is getting worse.
Jesus.
The more I drink this, it's getting worse.
It is getting way worse. It's like the bourbon barrel aged part of it is coming out more and more as I drink it, and it's not in a good way.
Was it sitting
It's like
in the bottom?
It's almost this like fake sweetness that feels like it's coming in.
You think if I put a little Fernet in it, it'll taste better?
No, I do not.
Might.
No. Ugh. Ugh.
Might. Actually, I have an early morning tomorrow.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Well, so that was my second one. That's a reprise, but it's worth bringing up again.
Yeah, and I've got a couple more, honestly, and it's really funny because looking at my list, it's really putting into perspective how much of an old man I'm turning into. It's a little bit painful. Turning into, Anthony, not turned.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. But because my next one is that yard work is never ending.
What?
Yard work is just never ending. That's my second one.
Could be. You don't listen.
How could
dig it all up and plant clover? You'll never have to cut it again.
Yeah, well, I think that cutting, like mowing the lawn, I don't mind that. That part's easy. Like that's kind of fun. My problem right now is really the timing issue of only having the weekends to do it. And lately it's just been raining on weekends.
It has been raining.
And that just ruins everything. It just makes it impossible to get it done. And that's one part of my problem. The other part is, for some reason this year, I don't know what happened, but so my yard is set up and it's kind of like a bigger grassy area behind my house. Yep. And then it's surrounded by like they were beds that the previous owner had put in.
Like garden beds, then, not like to keep the children outside.
Not sleeping beds. No, garden beds. I think the listeners figured that part out.
I don't know, man. We talk about I don't know who fucking owned that house.
And then there's a couple of sort of beds in the front that have like ground cover kind of plants in them in a couple of places and stuff like that. And in all of the beds around the outside and in those ground cover beds around the outside, there is just a metric fuck ton of poison ivy. It's just all poison ivy.
Keep me away from that shit. I'm just getting rid of it. Yeah.
I am highly allergic to it.
You can't see it on my arms anymore, I guess. I had a shit ton on my elbows and the back of my knee, and it's just now going away.
So we were clearing out one of those beds because we were building a raised bed to put in to have vegetables in, and there was a bed that was just full of daylilies. That, I mean, really pretty, but we wanted to put it in a garden bed, and we have so many daylilies in our properties. Daylilies and lily of the valley are just like covering our property.
You know they're edible.
What, lily of the valley?
No, daylilies.
Oh, maybe. Lily of the valleys are thoroughly not.
No, those aren't. Daylilies, though, I'm pretty sure that you can actually like pick them and fry them up like you would, like kind of like you would. Have you ever had like a stuffed squash blossom?
I have, yeah.
Yeah, like yeah. I think I'm pretty sure you can do the same. Hold on, wait.
I'm gonna ask you to look that up first.
Yeah, this is not
poisonous.
Are they?
I'm pretty sure they're gonna be poisonous. I'm like cup. Quite confident that you're not able to eat them. Yeah, because like they're the things that
toxic, right? Not poisonous. It'd be toxic.
Yes, technically.
Interesting. Daylilies or hemrickkerker. I don't know how to say the Latin.
No one asked you to say the Latin, but you just
it's like hemorrhoid but callus at the end. So I'm just gonna say hemorrhacalis. That might
Okay,
actually, that literally might be what it is. Hemerocallis. Hemerocallis.
sounds right.
Either way, are safe and edible to humans and dogs, but highly toxic and potentially fatal to cats. Even
Interesting.
minor ingestion by cats, such as chewing a single leaf, petal, or licking pollen, can lead to severe acute kidney failure.
Oh wow. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah!
I knew that they were. I thought that they were poisonous to all animals. So I know, like, whenever I get like flowers for Yana, I don't make sure there's no lilies in them, just because we do have a cat that, though he doesn't really eat anything, he likes to sniff flowers quite a bit. So I try to stay away from the lilies.
Daylily
Um,
flowers, buds,
but
and shoots are widely consumed as a culinary delicacy, particularly in Asia cuisines. However, some individuals may experience mild gastrointestinal distress after eating large quantities of raw or roots. Have occasionally been linked to minor hallucinations.
daylilies?
Yeah.
Damn. I
Hell
know.
yeah. All right,
Is it
cool.
marigold seeds? I think marigold seeds are hallucinogenic.
Probably.
Um,
I'm not gonna type in hallucinogens on our joint Google account just because
just leave it.
I
Just
don't
leave
feel
that
like
one
being
alone.
on that NSA watch list.
But anyway, so back to what I was talking about. So we pulled out that bed, and like I said, highly allergic to poison ivy. Woke up the next day and had it on my arms, pretty much most of my arms, like from like wrist about halfway down, and then up on my arm, and then it was like in the little crook of my
That's where
elbow a
I
little bit.
always get it, is like the crook of my
That's where
arm.
the worst time I ever had it. It covered the whole crook of my elbow in one big blister, and I couldn't bend my arm.
No.
But that was day one. Day two, I started to notice it on my legs a little bit. Day three, I had it. My whole torso had little patches all over me, and then it finally started to subside. But
Yeah.
yeah, I was literally covered in poison
You ever
ivy.
try Ivy Dry? Like the brand Ivy Dry?
I think wait, no, I used
It's like a spritz that you spray.
no, I haven't used that one. I used I mean, this one I had like a mild steroid cream that,
Hydrocortisone?
yes, that's the one. Thank you.
Yeah, so
Hydrocortisone
hydrocortisone,
cream. I
so
just used that.
hydrocortisone's good for like relieving the itch, and it does like help the skin
Mhm.
like stay hydrated, I guess. I don't know exactly what it is that it exactly, and it like reduces the inflammation and like stops the
Yeah,
itch.
yeah, that's the main thing, is it reduces the inflammation and stops the itch, because like
That
that just makes it so you don't scratch it and like break it open.
Yeah, but I got to tell you, buddy, I don't know if it's the right way to do it or not, but scratching it really hard until it breaks open a little bit, and then hitting it with the Ivy Dry, which has, I forget what the active, but it's like, I mean, that's how my dad said they used
I
to get rid of it
think
when they were little, is they
I
would just
think I
scratch it till
might
it
have used
bleeds
that
and then dump
before.
bleach on it, which got rid of it pretty quickly.
But why would that get rid of it?
But it just dries it all out. All the
But
skin, all the affected skin just dies and then just regrows.
but it's just an allergic reaction. Like, it's just your body attacking and
Well, it's
inflaming around it.
originally, yeah, but then like it eventually just like the rash itself gets in the dermis. Like it goes from allergic reaction to just straight up rash.
Yeah, but the rash is the allergic reaction. That is what it is.
Well, yeah,
That's what's
but eventually
driving
it's
it.
just like irritated skin. I don't know, dude. I don't look,
Yeah, I
I
don't.
I don't even know the active ingredient. I'm just telling you, Ivy Dry.
Yeah, Ivy Dry,
You just
awesome
get it
stuff.
real. You just get it real good. It has an active ingredient. It does something.
Yeah,
You get it
my
real
problem
good,
is
and then you
I would
spray it, and then it burns for a little bit, and then it goes away pretty quick.
I would scar if I did that. Like,
Well,
I'm already kind of
I mean,
scarred
I
from
probably
this.
will, but chicks dig scars.
Poison ivy scar. How'd you get that? Poison ivy, 1995.
Napalm and Nam.
I melted my skin. But yeah,
Uh,
so that's the problem that I'm having right now, and like, I think I have to hire somebody to come get rid of it, because I don't think that I can get rid of it. Like,
Dude,
it's a
Tyler will come
bad
do it.
idea.
Tyler will come do it. Can literally pick up poison ivy and wipe it on his body, and nothing will happen.
Tyler lives 5 hours away and
I'm
is
just,
not going to want to come get rid of poison ivy on my property.
if you pay him to do it, I'll bring him out.
Yeah, yeah.
The brewery closed up. He doesn't have anything to fucking do.
Oh, I know. I heard that kind of sucks though. but we can talk about
Something to
that.
whine about.
Yeah,
Breweries I
no,
like closing.
yeah, no, it is something to whine about. Honestly, breweries in general, I feel like the brewery boom is unfortunately coming to an end,
Yeah, but it's
and
being replaced by like the micro distillery boom, which I can get behind.
but I don't know if it is. I feel like it's like that's I think almost come and gone already. Like the distillery boom from a couple of years ago is now like the people getting bourbon, like the high like bourbon. Sorry, you're just like bouncing back and forth, and it's very distracting.
I'm actually wearing my St. Patrick Brewing kit.
Yeah. But anyway, the like the bourbon collections and stuff like that. I was seeing online that people are having a lot of problems getting rid of bottles that they were kind of holding on to, and then they were hoping to sell them later, and people aren't buying them anymore.
Yeah, it's, you
So,
gotta drink them, man. Like that's I
oh
learned
yeah,
that I
well
learned I, yeah I would never buy a expensive bottle of whiskey as an investment. Like
no.
I learned in Scotland when I found that little tiny like pour room in Inverness, and the whole thing was like whiskey is meant to be drank, whiskey is meant to be shared, which
Mhm.
is why they were letting me try all those like super rare, super expensive scotches.
'Cause that's the whole point of it.
Well, because after you drop like 100 and something, I guess, pounds in different tastings and pours and things like that, and
Mhm.
you've now become WhatsApp friends with half the staff, they just start pouring you drinks. I told Becca this the other day. I am very confident that you could drop me alone in virtually any city that
Mhm.
in a country that speaks English predominantly,
Mhm.
and I would not only have a job and a house, but a relatively tight knit friend group in under a month.
Uh, y- you know what? I would not argue with you. You, for some reason, have that ability to just like make friends and meet people. I don't understand it because I do not have that ability.
It's easy.
And like you like I've never been with somebody that more often we go into like a restaurant or something that's like a single meeting kind of place that my general interaction with people that work at restaurants is like cordial, but like getting me things that I ask for. Maybe chatting a little bit, asking them what kind of things they like on the menu, but it's predominantly a like
Transactional
contractual,
yeah.
yeah, transaction. Yeah, yeah. But for some reason, you have the ability to like make the whole restaurant on your side and your friend. For instance, when we were in Las Vegas, we went to a sushi restaurant. I can't remember the name of the sushi restaurant. It was in Resorts World. And
Was it the
yeah, it
one
was
was it the one we did the tasting menu, or is it the one where we yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
no, it was the time before that. It
Yep.
was when we went with Yumi and Becca.
I love that that's like a
Um,
normal thing we do now.
yeah, that's happened more than once. Uh, but we went there and by the time we left that restaurant, we had paid for probably half of the things that we had ordered,
Oh yeah.
and we had, like, asked whether they, like, brought something up, and we're like, "Oh, that's interesting," looking at it, and they're like, "Oh, just let me go get it for you," and they would just bring us stuff, and it was just because you were chatting with the waiter, and you just made friends with him and the bartender, and I'm like, how does this happen on a regular basis
That's
when
the
you're
same.
just
That's the
hanging
same
out?
trip. We got 2 free drinks, a free cigar, and money.
What
Because
at
remember,
the
at the because remember we won so much.
cigar lounge,
Yeah,
right? Oh yeah,
but we
yeah, that
won
one. Yeah,
so
yeah,
much that the dealer who happened to also be from Pittsburgh
yeah. He was
was
fun. That was
he
a
was
fun table.
awesome. But we
Yeah,
did so well that he was like, you're probably entitled to some comps. So I got like what 80 or $100 in comps. We
yeah.
went
We
and
got
got
a
a cigar. We
solid
didn't
amount.
get served. I wasn't a dick about it. So then we got another free drink.
Yeah, we didn't get served. So we walked in, sat down, already got cigars. We're waiting to get served. They didn't serve us.
Never
We
came.
were like, and then someone came in to serve someone else, and we're like, excuse me, just letting you know, like we haven't talked to anybody. And they sent over, I think the like a manager.
No, it was. We
That
went back to the cigar
no,
lounge, and
no,
it
that
was
was the second
Tanya.
time. But that was the
You're
second
right.
time.
It was the
Because
second time.
the first time we talked to the manager, and he was like, "I'm so sorry," and we'll you can have one of whatever you want on the house, and like just let us pick a pour of bourbon to have with our cigars. So we did that, and then after that pour, we had planned on purchasing flights because it's a nice lounge. We're hanging out, having a
So
good
many good
time.
whiskeys there.
They had lots of good whiskey, and then they again didn't come
Never
around.
came.
And so
Like,
we
did
were
we
like, this is
look
stupid.
poor?
I don't know, because we were dressed up nice. We were going out that
Pretty
night.
sure I had a jacket on.
I think you did have a jacket on. I had a button down and slacks and like we were not dressed like bad. But then
I think
they didn't
her
come
name was
around, so we
Tanya.
left. And I mean, her name might have been
To,
Tanya, but the lady that
it
sold
was
us the
definitely a
cigars.
T.
Yeah, but the lady that sold us the cigars in the beginning was like, "Oh, you guys are leaving already?" We're like, "Yeah, we tried, but nobody came to serve us." And then she's like, "Oh, let me get someone." And we were like, "No, I think we're all right. We're at this point we want to go." And then I think she gave us another cigar in the house too.
She insisted.
So
She insisted on getting another
yeah,
because like this reflects poorly
hmm
on me. Like I brought you guys
yeah,
in, but it's like you know what? And honestly,
that's good service. I mean,
this
that's good service from management level, but they need to talk to their staff because I don't understand why. Where's the disconnect here?
this goes back to my first something to whine about.
Hmm.
Not necessarily the poor service piece of it, but the difference between being not a dick and being a dick when
Yeah,
service expectations are not met. Because we were super fucking nice about it.
we were fine. We were just gonna be like, okay,
We were
well, I
like,
guess we're not.
yeah,
We're leaving. We're just gonna go.
we didn't
Like that's fine.
have to be. We could
We
have
didn't
been dicks.
we didn't say anything to anybody. We didn't do anything. We were just like, all right, we're out. That's cool.
We could have been assholes, but we weren't
Mhm.
assholes, and we got more stuff because of it. And
Yeah,
that's a lesson to you, dear listener. Is
I think it really
don't
is.
don't like even if expectations are not being met, how's that saying go? You catch more flies with honey than you do with vinegar or
Yeah,
bees or whatever you're catching.
I flip bees and flies back and forth because neither of them really make sense to me. Flies make more sense than bees, but
Because
yeah,
bees don't seek out honey; bees make
they
honey.
make honey.
You catch more bees with well, that's not. But they also, I mean, you catch more bees with
I think it's flies with honey than with vinegar.
vinegar.
But yeah,
What do you
I'm
catch with
always a
vinegar?
try to be nothing, literally nothing.
I don't know. Just,
You get rid of ants.
what if you're trying to
That
make
can get rid of
buttermilk?
ants.
What if you're trying to catch someone that makes buttermilk?
I'm not trying to make buttermilk right now.
Well, you just take whole milk and add vinegar, and bam, buttermilk.
Mix it and buttermilk, and I mean you can also just shake up butter and churn it in, or shake milk until it churns into butter, and then the milk that's left over is buttermilk.
I think that's
The
also how you,
vinegar,
I
wait,
think
the
that's
vinegar
also how
that
you
you're
make
talking about is make
mozzarella.
cheese.
You're right. That's
Yeah,
how you make
cheese. Yeah, vinegars
mozzarella.
make mozzarella. Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
my Italian is showing.
yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
no,
So.
that's the lesson. The
Yeah.
lesson is don't like even if the experience is not what you want it to be,
Mhm.
don't be a dick. I actually did that on a
Yeah.
Southwest flight the other day because now that they've gone to assigned seating, I paid extra and picked like literally an hour, maybe an hour and a half prior to the flight.
Mhm.
I went on the app and I changed my seat and I picked a seat that was in an empty row.
Mhm.
Well, when I got on the flight, in that very short interim, people had apparently got the seats next to me.
Mhm.
No longer an empty row. So
Mhm.
I asked the flight attendant because this is like a 60% full flight. Like this is not a
Yeah.
full
No
flight.
reason that you have to be packed in.
I was like, "Hey, can I just move back to one of those seats?"
Mhm.
And he was like, "No, you have to stay in your assigned seat." Which okay, sure, you leave it at that. Great, it's your new policy. You've been trained on it. I get it. But then this douchebag decides to throw in, if you wanted to sit in a different seat, you should have picked one before the flight boarded. And I looked at him and I was going to say, I did, asshole. I already paid for this seat, so can I move to one of those other ones since you're so goddamn smart? I didn't. I just looked at the
I
people.
did.
I just looked at the people next to me, and before we took off, I had sent an email to corporate, to which they did not give a satisfactory answer. But I just at that point I let it go.
I honestly, something to whine about in general. Also, flight, like just airlines in general, I think are just the whole thing. Did you see that Spirit Air went under?
Yeah,
Like
dude, I
they're
joined.
gone.
Dude, I joined the group on TikTok that's trying to buy it and
It's
make
trying
it
to buy them out and try to
buy
make them like
it
the Green
and
Bay
make it a
Packers.
airline for the people. I'm all about that
Yeah,
shit.
I am completely for. I thought about that myself. I didn't actually get on involved
Yeah,
on it, but
they
I
want to use
couldn't
the Green
believe
Bay.
it.
They want to use the Green Bay Packer model.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's the same kind of a thing. But I think the buyout that they were hoping the government was going to give them was like $100 million or something like that. So it's going to take a stupid amount of
yeah. They
money
did not get.
to
They
make
did
it
not
work.
get bailed out. Sorry, it's really hot in my
Yeah.
basement, and I don't fucking know why. I'm dying right now.
Yeah, I see you sweating a little bit. I mean I'm a little bit warm myself, but that's just because of where I have my air conditioner set. I can fix that, so I'm gonna
Yeah,
do
there's
that.
a chance. Well, so Becca insists on just keeping the air so
I also
warm.
prefer it,
I
so
don't.
it's
I don't. I
yeah.
need it to cool off a little bit. We have an attic fan. So
Mhm.
there's something to whine about. Fucking hot. I cannot sleep when it's hot.
Uh, I can. I'm
So
heat is like my ideal temperature, not necessarily for sleeping, but for like going out and doing stuff is like 80 to 85 is where I want my life to be at all times. That's like perfect to me.
uh,
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's
ah,
great.
ah,
Yeah,
I
like my air conditioner
it's
was set at like
hilarious to me that my
74.
ideal temperature is quite literally 20 degrees different than you.
Yeah, like 65 or
60
75.
six
Yeah,
no,
65.
yeah, like 62.
Ugh.
Perfect.
See, that's cold.
The
Like
first thing I
that's
do when I
uncomfortable.
check into a hotel room and Becca's not with me, the first thing I do is I turn the air conditioning on full blast as high as it goes.
I hate that so. I hate it cold.
I can always
Ugh.
put another cover on, but I can't take my skin off.
Or, mind you, we can adjust air conditioning temperatures and we can set it to a temperature that's comfortable.
It is, but it is
Like
comfortable.
not 60.
I usually at 62, I'm usually just with like a sheet, just the sheet.
Ugh. Ugh. No, thank you.
The duvet
No,
is
thank you.
the second I get into a hotel, the duvet is just on the floor. Like the second I get into a room.
Yeah, they're a little questionable. Generally, well, it
Oh, it's
depends
not
on where I'm
it's not
staying.
the cleanliness. It's literally just like I do not need your giant fluffy heat blanket. Like
Uh, so
I
the blanket
radiate
that is
heat. I am so hot all the time.
so I do too, which is interesting. I run hot, but I also don't like to be cold. But like on that note, like our general just like the blanket that we have on our bed is like one of the IKEA down like middle of the heat temperature range, which mind you, they're like a like what is it? It's not Iceland. Where are they from? Swedish, Swedish company. IKEA, Swedish,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Hey
Anyway,
Siri, is IKEA Swedish?
they have very warm stuff there. We're just
Yes,
asking
IKEA.
Siri to say
Yes,
yeah.
IKEA is a Swedish company.
Yeah. So their stuff is very warm. So we have
Sweden.
like the mid-warm version of their comforter, and it is like hot, and it's perfect. I like it.
No, gross.
But
I have the cooling pillows from IKEA.
but I, so I have a cooling pillow, but I have a hot comforter.
I like how on TikTok that's like the go-to like thing, like if you want to like wish someone well in the comments.
Uh-huh.
Like I always get like those like Reddit stories
Yeah, I
and
think I know
then
what you're
somebody will
talking
post
about.
half of it and then somebody in the comments will be like full story in my
Yeah.
faves and then like the next comment afterwards like may every square inch of your pillow always be cool.
Yeah, both sides of your pillow be cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've heard.
Yeah, I
But
like that the internet has adopted that as our
I am going to officially say we have gone off the rails and we are done whining.
I'm wondering about being hot all the time.
Uh,
And I also just whined
Me
about Spirit.
too.
I also just whined about Southwest Airlines.
Okay. Do you have we have more things that we would like to whine about?
Oh, no, I'm just saying. I don't know. You said I'm just saying that you said we've gone off the rails, but I'm not 100% sure that I have actually stopped pitching at any point.
Okay. Maybe it's just we have gone into just what I feel is a normal conversation between the two of
Which
us
I think
that
is
doesn't
fun to
feel
listen
like
to.
how it
I
usually
think
is.
people enjoy listening to me bitch about just caring at Spirit Airlines
Spirit
via
Airlines.
email.
Well, so Spirit Airlines, no, Southwest you're talking about.
Yeah,
Spirit,
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah,
love
yeah, yeah.
Spirit.
Sorry, Southwest. Too many.
Yeah. Spirit,
I'm powering through, buddy. I'm doing what I
I will. No, I think I'm done after this.
Well,
Yeah.
again, it's look, here's the thing. So I and this is actually a pretty good segue to how I think we want to end the episode.
Mhm.
I have already budgeted this into my calories for the day, and it's pretty late, which means I'm probably not going to eat anything else. So if I don't finish it, my body's going to think I'm starving it.
Oh no, not your poor body. Your
Well,
poor
no,
body's gonna
and
be
then but then
starving.
your cortisol levels, and then
Oh no,
look,
we can't have cortisol
red
increases.
wine is full of antioxidants. Do you know how many oxidants I get in a day? I need so many antioxidants.
Oh shit, dude.
Science
Yeah.
says that a glass of wine a day as an adult male is actually good for you.
And science also says a 750 ml bottle will fit in one glass.
Yeah, that's just a fucking volume equation.
So they didn't say if it was a full glass or a half a glass.
Yeah, it said it's just well. Oh, I just realized on the back it says very full bodied and closer to dry. I would have had a different opinion of this had I looked at the back of the bottle.
Why? This is
Well,
exactly
because
what it is.
yeah, no, it's exactly what it is. But before I put it in my face hole, I thought that it was going to be sweet because of the bourbon.
Oh, nah, I thought it was gonna be. I honestly, what it is almost identical to what I anticipated, except I thought that the bourbon barrelness of it was going to be even more pronounced and less like tolerable. But it only just it's a little bit intolerable, but that intolerability grows as you drink more of
Yeah, I
it.
mean, I have been sipping. I have been like sneaking little teeny sips of Fernet. So,
Yeah.
which is it's
But
because
anyway,
it's
yeah.
so good for you. Fernet is also
Go.
Fernet's a digestive. So I'm getting my antioxidants. I'm getting what
Uh-huh.
is essentially alcohol version of Robitussin. I'm just over here drinking health foods.
On that note,
AI
shall
clip
we
that.
let's finish that up. But yeah, so do you want to tell the listeners our plan for what's coming up?
Yeah. So wait, hold on. You mean about the because I thought the tracked in my calories can't do it. I thought that was a good segue to
That is
the
a perfect segue.
perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have been trying to lose weight in preparation for an October wedding. And thank you.
Yes,
I've
yes,
been doing
yes,
pretty
yes.
good. Not I'm not losing it as fast as I'd like to be losing it, but what I would like to be doing is an unhealthy way of losing weight. Um, but my nutritionist Cecilia says that I'm doing a good job. So I'm just gonna believe that she's telling the truth and that what I'm doing is sustainable. But regardless, Greg and I have decided because Greg, being one of my best men, Greg would also like to drop a couple LBs, couple British currency units prior
One or
to
two stone.
wait, what?
It's actually two stone,
I
roughly.
don't 2 stone 4 pence. I don't know. I don't. Is that a is stone a?
Stone? It's a weight measurement. It's a British weight measurement.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that like
Yeah.
oh,
One stone is 14 pounds.
is it
It's
a
28.
is it a movie?
What?
I'm
It's
trying
just
to
how they weigh boxes.
no. Hold on. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember if it's a movie, an animated movie, a game where the unit of length is based on the king's dick length. One Madaraka. This might be an this
I
this
have
might this
no
this
idea what
this
you're
might be
talking
an
about.
this is probably one of my weird isekai animes. Hold on.
That has to be a weird isekai anime because what else would actually have that?
Yep, Handyman Saito in another world. It's
Mhm.
it's one of my bullshit one season wonder animes.
Mhm. Yep. I
Yeah,
mhm.
one Madaraka is roughly 30 centimeters.
Roughly 30 centimeters. Oh, Jesus Christ. But yeah, a stone is
Wow,
14
Jesus
pounds.
Christ, that's 11 inches. Fuck, King Madaraka. Anyway,
Oh, shit.
sorry, one more time. A stone is what?
14 pounds. It is
Ow.
14 pounds. It is a British weight measurement.
So like six. What was that? 5.5 kilograms, give or take. What's a kilogram?
14.
2.2.
Yeah, 0.2. Yeah.
Okay. Either way. So Greg and I are gonna. So Greg needs to lose. Greg wants to lose a couple stones. Anthony needs to lose several stones. So we are going to engage in a weight loss competition starting on June 1st and ending at a yet to be determined date in August.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and the loser, besides buying the winner a nice bottle of what I assume we will use as something on the show, will
Most likely.
also at that time have to proclaim that the other person is better and smarter and handsomer and all around a superior human being than the other person, to be forever recorded in the ethers of history.
That's really the hard part, honestly. Like, I like buying you bourbon.
Yeah, I also like buying you bourbon.
I don't want to say that you're better than me.
Yeah, I know. That's why
I don't like lying, Anthony.
Yeah, I have to win so the world knows the truth.
Well, I have to win so that I don't have to lie. So,
What are we, the fucking sphinxes?
speak 3 truths and 1 lie.
I saw this like meme, this like D&D meme that it was like the classic Sphinx puzzle. They had like a guide going through and they knew that this was the last room. So he
Mhm.
fucking kills the guide and he looks at the one Sphinx and says, "Is this one dead?" And then the Sphinx goes, "No." And then he's like, "That one lies."
Jesus Christ.
I thought it was hilarious.
Is this one dead? Oh.
And the Sphinx is just like, "No, that one's the liar."
You're not wrong. Way to tie it back into D&D. Appreciate that.
So everybody knows your character for the next D&D episode, which will be the next episode, will be our D&D one shot. So for anybody that has been following the other D&Ds, we appreciate your patience as we release this filler whine and bitch episode. But my character, who you have not been privy to, is going to be a goblin barbarian noble.
We talked about it a little bit in the character building episode, but yeah, he's going to be a fun character.
On it. Yes. Yeah. And he's going to have I decided he's going to have like a nobility lisp sort of deal. I think I sent you the recording.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun. I think everybody, let's let them
almost Urkely. I'm gonna go like
so. When you sent me that recording, I immediately decided that it was what the hell's the guy's name? Where is it? I just literally looked at it.
I don't know. Fernette's so good. And good for you. And good for you.
Ew.
The official position of something neat is that Fernet Branca is a health food from Italy.
Don't you dare cut that AI. But no, he gives me the great Vizzini from Princess Bride. It's literally exactly
a little bit.
It's exactly what he gives me.
What's your character's name again? Arden.
Yes, Arden Streetwise.
Oh, hello.
But he doesn't talk like that at all.
My name is Clothax, King of the Beast.
Yeah, no.
Observe on this day of auspiciousness.
I haven't quite decided for Arden like the actual way he's going to talk, but he's just going to be a very eager young man that's excited to just be involved, really.
I can't
So
wait. I can't wait to trick you into thinking that I'm a superior mage because I'm gonna like summon an animal or something.
yeah, we'll see. I mean, well, you probably could because I can't do that at this point in time.
I can. I can do it once per day. Like my bag of tricks, which is why I think. Well, I also grow claws and or a tail when I rage. So
That is that's really the interesting part of this. I think that how you're going to like fight is going to be different than most barbarians, but it is going to be very fitting of a goblin barbarian.
it's gonna be super. I thought about instead of an ASI, I thought about taking Fate Ancestry and taking Misty Step, and then making me a blue goblin so I could basically just be Nightcrawler. Yeah, dude, think about that though. Like you could 100% build Nightcrawler in D&D. You would need like maybe 9 levels to pull it off. You need like 3 levels in
What would you?
you need like 3 levels in barbarian, and then pick a spell casting that gets various types of like blink slash teleport slash
But do you think
Mystic
of
Step.
Nightcrawler as a barbarian?
No, but I want to be able to grow the tails in the claw.
Oh yeah, that is an important part. Yeah,
You just
yeah. Because I'm
have
like I wouldn't
because
put
I don't
Nightcrawler as
think I
barbarian.
don't think there's a race that gives you like a tail weapon.
I think the closest that you can get is like a tiefling. I think if you did a blue tiefling,
Yeah, it's
I
not.
don't think it's a tailed
Yeah,
weapon, but you
it's
do could have a
you have a
tail.
tail, but it's not the same thing. Like the barbarian path of the beast. Like if you choose tail when you rage, it's you get reach. It's a 1d8 on it, but you can also use reaction to deflect attacks.
Anyway,
D and
final
D.
tasting note.
Final tasting notes. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. When you're right, you're right.
Yep.
Yeah. Slytherin cup.
Final tasting notes. Slytherin Cup. Final tasting notes. Meh.
It's fine. We'll finish. Won't buy again.
Won't finish. Won't buy again. Yeah.
The miss. I
The
think it's. I think
aftertaste is
it's.
killing it for me.
I think
I don't
it's.
know what it is.
I think it's. Well, I'm lightly chasing the Fernet. The is it Misfit and Mayhem? Hold on. I can actually literally look at the picture I sent you. If you see that bottle, you need to pick it up. It's really good. Where's the
Uh, we talked a lot today. And I was also trying to find shit. Oh, the Misfit and
Ugh!
Mayhem, the red one,
No, the other one.
the Vivanco.
No, the other one. The Vivanco is the red top. The orange top.
No, the red bottle. The label. I'm looking at the label, not the top.
Oh, that's just the lighting. It's orange. Yeah, it is Misfit and Mayhem.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you see that
Yeah.
bottle, grab it. That's really. I actually really enjoy that bottle.
I shall, sir.
Okay. Anyway,
But on this note,
so
love you, sir.
to
Always fun.
summarize, to summarize, bartenders need to smile more. Daycare needs to be less expensive. Put your goddamn carts back. Southwest Airlines can suck a fat one with their new assigned seat policy and their lax of flexibility. This wine is meh.
Yard work
Yard work
sucks.
sucks.
Poison Ivy
And
is even worse than yard work. And R.I.P. Spirit.
RMP Spirit Airlines. And our next episode will actually, in all hopes, will be a D&D one shot of Clothax the Barbarian, King of the Beast.
And Arden Streetwise, the young sorcerer that doesn't actually have a clue what's going on.
Which the irony being you will actually be older than me.
Yes, but
Because goblins mature at like age 12.
like really quickly. Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah,
buddy.
dude. Well, always fun.
Cheers.
Cheers.